Welcome, wrestling fans. Right back here to the Nation Network. This is the NWA World Championship Wrestling, and what a lineup we've got coming your way tonight. We are hot on the heels of the Clash of the Champions. History was made. We know that there is a new United States Heavyweight Champion now as a total package. Lex Luger has been dethroned by the Nature Boy Ric Flair. More on that later, because tonight in our main event, it will be the total package Lex Luger teaming up with Sting to go up against Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard. That is our main event. We're going to hear from the brand new United States Heavyweight Champion. Plenty more action to come. As a matter of fact, we're going to send you up to the ring right now for our opening contest. And trust me when I tell you, we're starting things off with a bang. Here we go, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, to kick us off this week. Still one half of the World Tag Team Champions, as they were able to maintain those titles against the Midnight Express at the Clash of the Champions.
Making his way to the ring from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 289 pounds, one half of the WCW World Tag Team Champions, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
As we take a look at the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes getting ready to do battle with the Assassin here to kick things off tonight. Well, we talk about the Tag Team Championship. Let's talk about the United States Tag Team Champions. We are going to be seeing them in action later on. It is still the Russians, Ivan and Nikita Koloff. Barry Windham, Mike Rotundo, the U.S. Express. They gave them a battle at the Clash, but not quite enough to get the job done. Well, indeed, that latter match will be talked about for some time to come. They had the titles in their hands and just could not get the job done. Wasn't for a lack of effort, I'll say that right now. They gave those guys everything they had, but at the end of the day, Nikita and Ivan look at Dusty Rhodes not waiting. Nikita and Ivan managed to take advantage of the circumstances that laid out for them. I mean, that's part of the match, I suppose. Fans not happy about it. But the question still remains when it comes to the U.S. Tag Team Champions. Can anyone beat them or not? It's just they're going through everybody. And at some point in time, we got to believe Dusty Rhodes and Magnum TA are going to be going head-to-head against these two guys. Well, America's team is perhaps the next step in the evolution of what's going to happen here. And Dusty Rhodes is sending a message right now to the Master Assassin in this singles match. Magnum TA is on the road today, not able to be here in person with us. We'll also be seeing later on tonight in singles action, Ricky Morton, one half of the Rock and Roll Express. Sends him off the ropes. Nice hip toss right there by the American Dream. And he continues to punish the Assassin right now. Well, Dusty Rhodes getting up and funky with the Assassin. Oh, wait a minute. From behind now, the Assassin raking the back. Dusty Rhodes made a big mistake right there, turning his back on the masked man. The Assassin is not a rookie. He's been around for some time, and Dusty's got to know better. And now from the top rope, this is not going to end well. Oh, my goodness, right to the small of the back. Dusty Rhodes feeling that one. And now Dusty turns it around. Unloading. Series of rights left, and down goes the Assassin. Went for the slam, and the Assassin able to block it. Nicely done. Swing and a miss, and Dusty caught him with a clothesline. Dusty now signaling perhaps with the bionic elbow. He has done a lot of people in with that move, and it may be adding one more to the list. Dusty with the rights and the lefts. Flip-flop and flying. Down he goes. Things not going well if you're the Assassin right now. Oh, Dusty almost took his head off of that one. The American Dream enjoying himself here. Dusty Rhodes is in complete control, and he knows it. A headbutt. That's Dusty taking a chance there because we know the Assassin likes to put things inside that mask. This time he's got the scoop slam off the ropes. Dusty drops the elbow. That might be all she wrote. Big win for the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. We've got more action coming your way here in just a few moments. And what's going on here? Oh my God! That's Sid Vicious! Sid Vicious is in the house, and look at this. He laid out the American Dream.
Well, let me tell everybody something. America is back. 2024 was a great year. And in 2025, we made the decision to make America great again. And what better way? With real American beer. We're bringing America back together in 2025 with real American beer. So what you gonna do when real American beer and all my Hulkamaniacs run wild on you?
All right, fans, we are back. This crowd absolutely stunned at what we just saw.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the fabulous Freebirds from Bad Street, Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 225 pounds, Buddy Roberts.
And Buddy Jack Roberts making his way down. One-third of the fabulous Freebirds, and he's going to get ready to go one-on-one with one half of the Rock and Roll Express and Ricky Morton here. Oh, let's crowd on his feet. It's a one-on-one match over. Ricky Morton, this one going up against one-third of the fabulous Freebirds. A lot of potential in this matchup here. We know the fabulous Freebirds are always in the tag team title picture. Michael P.S. Hayes was able to have a shot at becoming the World Heavyweight Champion at the Clash of the Champions as he went one-on-one with Sting. Did not get the job done there, but that all said, still a formidable force here in the world of professional wrestling. Yeah, a lot of people actually thought Michael Hayes had the ability to pull off the shock, which it would have been.
Well, based on his track record and his wrestling history, it wouldn't surprise me if he would have done it. But right now, Sting is one of the hottest tickets in town. This young man is really coming into his own here as the World Heavyweight Champion. And now you have to wonder, with Ric Flair having the U.S. title, that makes him the #1 contender. And we know Flair wants that title to be back in the Horsemen. And he'll get it there by hook or by crook.
Well, Nature Boy Ric Flair has said it time and time again, and we'll be talking to him later in the program. But as far as he's concerned, the Four Horsemen, they are the epitome of professional wrestling. They are the elite. And in order to be the elite, you've got to have that championship title. And we know Ric Flair will go after that thing with everything in his power.
He's done it before, and yes, indeed, I believe he'll do it again without any question.
Rake in the eyes of Ricky Morton across the top rope. Has him up by the face. Oh, my goodness. Bobby Jack Roberts, what has he done? Back body drop and Morton crashing down. Roberts goes for the cover to the count of 1. Head first into the canvas. And Ricky Morton right now is receiving a lot of punishment at the hands of Buddy Jack Roberts.
Morton's going to have to figure something out here real quick, because you don't want to let a member of Bad Street get a big lead on you. Nice move right there by Morton.
Flying drop kick into the corner. That one's definitely going to leave a mark. Robert Gibson cheering his tag team partner on. Nice move over the top rope. Morton slingshotting himself over there into that side kick right to the chest. Drop kick to the face, and Buddy Jack Morton with the elbow off the top rope, and that one finds the mark.
Ricky Morton right now starting to turn this tide very nicely, and now the fans are starting to get into it as well, as Ricky Morton now unloads with a series of right hands.
Morton is not selecting a single body part. He's going after the entire package. Right hands to the head, attacking the knee, and now a stiff forearm right across the jaw. Plants him face first, and now Morton got a 2 count off of that one.
He did a great job on that one, that sit-out face buster. Now Ricky waited. He's waiting up in the corner.
Oh, my goodness! What is that? He got a shoulder up somehow.
He's been busted open, though. Buddy Jack Roberts is in a whole lot of trouble. Ricky Morton went for a move, and that did not work out for him.
Morton with a splash from the middle ropes, and Buddy Jack is a bloody mess right now. Morton, what's he got in mind?
Buddy Jack Roberts right now, he's in desperate times and knows that he has got to do something, and he's got to do it right now, because Morton is absolutely taking him apart thus far.
Nice neck breaker right there. I don't think that'll be enough, but you never know. 2.5, and Morton able to get that shoulder back up, and now Buddy Roberts setting up. He's going to go. I thought he was going to go for the pile driver. Drops him on his head. Roberts thinks he's got him. And Morton got the shoulder up.
How in the world is he doing it? I don't know. He just had his bell rung, I can guarantee you that.
The splash in the corner. Roberts now, what's he got going here? Top rope. Buddy Jack Roberts. With that blood streaming into his eyes. Morton sidesteps it. And now Ricky Morton. Caught him. Another forearm shiver. Off the ropes. Morton comes in. With a bulldog. And he is fired up. Morton with a rocker dropper.
He's not going for the pinfall, surprisingly.
Oh, he caught him with that tumbleweed again. The turntable connects. Holy cow, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. Ricky Morton, look at this. From the top rope. Big elbow drop, and I'll tell you, Buddy Jack Roberts, he got all of that and then some.
Well, Ricky Morton showed that he is here, and he is ready, whether it's tag team or whether it's singles competition, it does not matter. He is going to bring his A game, and he did that right here tonight.
Look at this right here. Dropping him on his head. This crowd is still ecstatic. One more time, watch this. Ricky Morton comes charging out. Oh, my goodness. All right, fans, we'll be back. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, in just a moment. Stay with us.
Wow, the stinger.
Timmy, I'm from the Dream Come True Fantasy Foundation. You ready to wrestle?
You bet. Mom, Dad, it's really him. Hold on. Now I'm ready.
It looks so real.
Don't count on Sprite to do anything but quench your thirst.
All right, fans, we are back. Joining me here in the broadcast area, the Nature Boy Ric Flair, the brand new United States Heavyweight Champion.
Well, Tony, I don't detect any surprise in your voice, and that's right. There shouldn't be a reason to doubt it. I told everyone what was going to happen at the Clash of the Champions, especially you, Luger. I told you that when you enter no man's land, that's my domain. I own it, I run it, and the Horseman will always be the proprietor. No man's land is that area between you and me when there's a title on the line. And believe me, when I tell you all, I'm just getting started.
Well, the question on a lot of people's minds remains at this time, what is next? Because we know the Horsemen are supposed to be 4, and there are only 3.
And I told you several weeks ago when all this began, we're not in a hurry. We're not looking for a 4th man. We're looking for the 4th man. Someone who's going to be able to uphold the powers that be that comes with being a member of the Horsemen. You understand. It's a tough life. You got to travel from one city to the next. You got to be in airports, hotels. You got to be in the ring. You got to be training. And then, woo, you got to party all night long. There aren't too many people, Tony, and maybe you that can keep up with us. You think you can keep up with the Horsemen, Tony?
No thanks. I've seen you guys in action, and I'll leave that to the professionals.
That's a smart man right there. I don't care if it's the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. I don't care if it's a total package Lex Luger. I don't care if it's Magnum TA. But boy, oh boy, I'm going to go through them all. Because at the end of the line, I know what has to be. Sting, you and I, we got unfinished business, pal. You and I are not done yet. Mark my words, Tony, I'm telling you, as sure as I'm standing here right now, the World Heavyweight Championship is coming back to the Horsemen. One way or another, it will happen. And you can take that to the bank because just like diamonds are forever, so is the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Woo!
All right, fans, you heard it here first. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair. We're going to send you back up to the ring for our next match.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 573 pounds, Russian Bear Ivor Koloff and Russian Nightmare Nikita Koloff.
Well, we heard indeed from the Nature Boy Ric Flair, and it is business as usual for the Horsemen. Who do you think they'd be considering, though, for the fourth man?
I've got no idea, and it sounds like Ric Flair doesn't have a plan for a fourth man. When he sees him, he'll know it. When it's the right person, they'll bring him in.
Weighing in at 211 pounds, Danny Brown.
Danny Brown heading down the aisle as he gets ready to step here into the studio. We are getting a look at the reigning United States Tag Team Champions, and boy, have they been a dominant force. Nobody has been able to stop them. Even the U.S. Express couldn't get the job done at the Clash of the Champions. A lot of people were banking on the Crockett Cup Tag Team winners to pull it off.
It was a brutal match, no doubt about it. Mike Rotundo went to the hospital following the match and ended up getting some stitches in his head as a result of some of the damage done.
And here comes Danny Brown's tag team partner. Hot stuff, Eddie Gilbert.
Weighing in at 222 pounds, hot stuff, Eddie Gilbert.
Well, Hot Stephanie Gilbert also had an opportunity to showcase his talents recently. And as tough a battle as it is, he has come up on the short end of the stick a lot lately, but we know one thing about this young man, and that is he is loaded with potential and opportunity. Here tonight, however, perhaps a little too much.
Well, he and Danny Brown are going to be an interesting tag team, I think. I don't know that they're ready to go up against the Russians.
Well, they're going to have to be ready because the bell's about to ring, and there's no choice.
Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff starting things off, and Danny Brown with a right hand to the head of Ivan, and that stunned him. Are you kidding me? Danny going to try and go for a quick pin right here, and Ivan kicking out right away. Caught him with that knee right to the head, and the Russians continue to do what they do.
You know, they don't just beat you in the match, they beat you up, they humiliate you, and that is exactly what I expect to see right here in this matchup as Danny Brown just got caught by Nikita Koloff.
The Russian Bear now ducks out the punch, comes up with an atomic knee drop, and Danny Brown feeling that one. Ivan Koloff, a former world heavyweight champion, and then, of course, he has been the tag team champion here in the NWA as the U.S. tag team champion right this moment. We understand the Kremlin very happy with these two Russians, as well you would expect they would be. Oh, and now Nikita just got wiped out. He was going after Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert.
Denny Brown coming to the aid of his tag team partner and took advantage of the fact that Nikita turned his back. And now Nikita going after Denny Brown.
Oh, that time he connected. Denny sending Nikita into the turnbuckle. Shoulder block, and down goes Denny again. Referee getting caught up in the battle. What a knee lift right there.
Denny Brown just had his world rocked by Nikita Koloff.
Uppercut drops him.
Wow, I'll tell you what. That was indeed a devastating move right there. And now Koloff unloading. Fists of Fury raining down on Denny Brown here.
Has him off with a scoop slam. Koloff, what's he got in mind here? Oh, down on the arm. That could do some serious damage right there. Huge right hand, and down he goes. Denny Brown called him a crucifix, but could not hang on. And Koloff with that shoulder block once again.
The U.S. Tag Team Champions showing exactly what they're made of is Denny Brown. For a moment there. Whoa, nice slam. And now Denny, he's been busted up.
There goes Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Koloff with a power slam. Hot Stuff on the apron right now. Went for the, looked like the Russian sickle right there. Didn't happen.
Denny Brown ducking it out the last moment. Maybe the only reason he's still upright in this match.
Koloff caught him again, and another one. There's the sickle. Goes for the cover. He manages just barely. Look at this, Denny Brown firing up. Oh, no.
He got him again, and this time there's no mistaking.
Nikita goes for the cover after the Russian signal and gets him. That was a very decisive victory indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at this. The Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors, destroying them. We've got to go to commercial.
Welcome to the Nation Network, your home for all things pro wrestling. From classic video games to the latest releases, we dive deep into wrestling past and present. Step into the ring with Legends Mania, where dream matches come alive as legends clash with today's top stars. Join the conversation on Wrestle Chat, our podcast breaking down the biggest stories and hottest events in wrestling today.
Leave an island unto my own.
And don't miss the voice of Ultra Pro Wrestling, Vince McShane, right here on the Nation Network. This is the place where wrestling lives, breathes, and never sleeps. Hit subscribe and let's run wild together.
All right, fans, we are back and ready for action. Rocky King in the ring. And we know what time it is now.
Well, if I were Rocky King, it would be time to head back to the locker room. I would not be standing in that ring with this man heading down to meet me.
Weighing in at 150 pounds, the man they call Vader.
From the Rocky Mountains, I think he is the Rocky Mountains. Look at the size of this guy.
You could use his back as the West Side screen at the drive-in movie. He is huge. He is a mountain of a man for certain. And you see a man of this stature and you don't think that there's much agility involved, but he can move around that ring. One of the best big men in the business as far as I'm concerned.
Well, Rocky King better set his watch because I know what time it is. And I think he's about to find out as well.
Well, Rocky King has been around for some time, and hopefully he'll be around for longer, but you gotta believe a night like this is gonna probably take a couple of days, if not years, off the career.
I don't see an over exuberance of confidence coming from Rocky King right now. Oh, look at this. Head scissor takes Vader down. Rocky King has a game plan in mind.
Well, it's great to have a game plan, but I remember Mike Tyson once upon a time saying everyone has a game plan until I punch them in the mouth.
Might indeed be the strategy here as well, because you know at some point in time Vader's going to get his hands on Rocky King. Rocky right now doing everything right, though. Keep him down on the mat. Do not let him up. Look at Rocky King with a top mount on Vader. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Well, Rocky King may have been laying low there for a moment when he showed that he wasn't all that confident, because right now the confidence seems to be coming up.
Vader just laid him out, and that might be all she wrote for Rocky King.
Once you get him started, it's hard to find the off button. As a matter of fact, I don't know anyone has found the off button on Vader.
Well, the fans definitely behind Rocky King here tonight. Off the ropes, Vader. Oh, wait a minute. Rocky getting up. Back into the corner. Referee trying to break him up. Vader saying, get him off me. Oh, and Vader. Look at Rocky. Has him down. The shoulders are on the mat.
Reversal, back and forth, this one goes.
Vader with a clothesline. Oh, that was devastating. Oh, no.
Vader just dropping down on Rocky King.
On the apron now. Vader comes charging out. He caught him. That clothesline right across the top of the forehead, and Rocky is in trouble.
Vader's gonna do some more. Oh!
Head first across the guardrail. Vader is taking this thing very personal. Into the steel post.
Oh, the headbutt here on the floor.
Vader breaking the count.
That's probably not the only thing he's going to be breaking here tonight.
Vader is in complete control, and he knows it. Rocky King up, and face first. A dominant performance.
Well, Rocky King had a great start to the match, but one thing you never do, and that is you never poke the bear, and he did.
Another big clothesline. Vader is just dominating this man. Off the ropes, Vader coming up now. Big splash. That should be the end of the match for now. Wait a minute. He could have had him.
He knows it. He knows it.
Vader's got Rocky up. Oh, and he just drops him. We've seen this before. The Vader bomb with a big splash. There it is.
Ties up Rocky King and lights out.
Rocky King will definitely have to rethink his strategy, assuming he's able to get in the ring again after this one. What a performance by Vader.
Rocky King shocked the world in the opening moments of this match, but once Vader turned it on, it was one way and one way only.
Look at this. Vader just powers him right there, drives him into the mat. That would have been enough right there. He could have pinned him at that moment. And crashing down. Lights out. There's your winner.
Here is your winner, the man they call Vader.
He is a beast, no doubt about it. And he's, oh, now what? What is he doing?
He's not finished with him yet.
Rocky King is up, and Vader has him over now at the apron. Drops him face first again. Vader going after a steel chair now. Give me a break. Rocky King somehow back up. Oh, no. Fans, we're gonna go to commercial. We'll be back in a moment.
Every generation has its stars. Major Stars. Order today at collectmajor.com.
He's American man.
Wrestling fans, make sure you join us on Saturday mornings right here for Saturday Morning Superstars of Wrestling. All of the greats from the past will be right here on Saturday mornings here on the Nation Network. Names like Rowdy Roddy Piper, Bruno Sammartino, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, the Magnificent Morocco, and many, many more. All the action right here on the Nation Network Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. What you gonna do when the legends of wrestling run wild on you?
All right, fans, we are back and ready for the main event of the evening. The Horsemen tagging up Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, along with the new United States champion, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. into the ring, accompanied by Ric Flair, at a combined weight of 482 pounds, Tully Blanchard, and the enforcer, the Four Horsemen.
Well, they call them the Four Horsemen, but there are only three at the moment. Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard have made it clear they are going after the World Tag Team titles, currently held by Dusty Rhodes and Magnum TA. Although, after what we saw earlier tonight, you have to wonder what the condition of the American Dream Dusty Rhodes might be.
Well, if you're the Horsemen, believe me, that's exactly what they want to know. They want to know what the condition of Rhodes is, and more importantly, they want to take advantage. After what happened, we see the surprise appearance of Sid Vicious.
The Icon, Sting, and
Lex Luger asked Sting if he would be his tag team partner. Of course, Sting said, I will. The World Heavyweight Champion, the former U.S. Champion, and they are getting ready to go one-on-one, or I should say two-on-two, with the Horsemen, Tully and Arn, but they do have that outside presence of the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
And both men are very aware of Flair. They know about the Horsemen, they know about their tactics, and they will be ready, I believe.
Referee calls for the bell. Action is underway. Tully Blanchard starting it off, representing the Horsemen. Nice suplex right there on the total package. Lex Luger wasting no time at all, Tully Blanchard. And now Luger has Blanchard up over the shoulder and power slam right into the mat. Quick tag made to the Stinger.
Well, Sting has got his Patriot gear going tonight, representing after the United States Olympics. What a tremendous event that turned out to be. Double gold in the sport of hockey. You gotta love it.
And now, wait a moment, Flair and Sting having words. The Nature Boy, we knew he would get involved in the match. Tully Blanchard taking advantage of the distraction, and now but Sting kicks him off. Off the rope, Stinger drops that elbow.
Stomping away now on the arm of Tully Blanchard, and Sting is in control, and he's going to have to do something to make sure that he keeps Ric Flair at bay, because the Nature Boy given half a chance.
Into the corner now. Sting is not where he wants to be for this one.
Horsemen are tag team technicians. You might even call them specialists.
Irish whip to the rope. Sting back out front. Dropped down by Arn. And he caught Sting right in the midsection. Doubles him over. Clothesline, and down he goes. Anderson now hooks the leg of the Stinger. And only got a 2 count on that.
See Luger trying to get the tag.
Nice reversal by Sting. Comes over. Stinger, no, they trying to go for the splash. Instead, it's a clothesline. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, watching all from ringside.
Only so much you can do when you're not one of the active participants. Sting makes the tag, and now when you talk about seeking revenge, a total package, a man who was so unceremoniously dispatched from the Horsemen a month ago and now has had his United States Championship title taken away from him by the Nature Boy Ric Flair. You know he wants this one.
Luger using that incredible strength. Anderson now working on the lower back of the total package Lex Luger, and that's not a bad idea because if you can do some damage back there, might take away his ability to execute the torture rack.
Anderson now has him in a crossface hold. Meantime, Ric Flair just removed the turnbuckle pad. Luger strikes his way out of there. The referee now turning her attention to that steel exposed ring. Anderson got him.
Arn Anderson dropped the total package with a DDT. Will that be enough? Spine buster. Oh my goodness, if the left don't get you, the right one will. Anderson has him up. Gourd buster. That's it.
He goes for the cover, and Luger's in trouble. There's one. There's a save made by Sting.
The world champion had to come in and make the save on that one. And now it is Tully Blanchard picking up where Arn Anderson left off. Keeping Lex Luger where he cannot make the tag to Sting. And now they move to the Horseman's corner. Double team coming up here. Anderson up the top rope. Launched into Luger. Flair is loving what he's seeing here at ringside, and the total package Lex Luger is having some serious trouble.
Sting desperately needs to get tagged into this match.
Anderson is doing a number on the total package right now. Once again, Flair just took that turnbuckle pad off. Luger caught it at the last moment, but then turns right into the DDT.
I believe Anderson is trying to make a statement here because he had a great opportunity to put Luger away. Here comes the double team.
Double shoulder block, nicely done right there. Oh, and Luger fight back. Pile driver on Tully Blanchard, and Blanchard is down. And now Luger comes over. Wait a minute.
He was about to make the tag, and now Ric Flair again distracting the total package.
That is a mental breakdown right there. Luger knows better. He was about to tag the fresh man in.
Well, that's how bad this is right now. Another gourd buster.
Oh, I don't like the look of this one. Luger's in trouble. There's a count. 1, there's 2, and 3. No, the shoulder comes up. Anderson can't believe it.
Well, if you are the Horseman right now, for sure you're asking, what do we got to do to get this guy out of here?
Double back body drop. Tully Blanchard with those fist drops, and Luger's been split wide open. The total package is hemorrhaging.
Arn and Tully are delivering a master class right now on tag team wrestling. They are showing exactly what the Horsemen are all about here. Whether you like them or not, you better understand they are the real deal. And Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson are also, I believe, sending a message to the Nature Boy, or the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and Magnum TA, that they are coming. And there's a figure 4 leg lock, and Luger's locked up in the middle of the ring.
Luger has been in this ring for over 10 minutes. He has got to get the tag to Sting. Luger's up. Luger caught him. He can make the tag, but he's not doing it.
He is a bloody mess as well.
Finally gets him over the corner. There's a tag made of Sting. And now the world champion finally gets back into the match. Has him up. And dropping Tully Blanchard into the corner. Flair wants it off from ringside. Sting has to put some offense here together.
Yeah, Luger has been in there far too long. He cannot make the tag right now.
And now Sting has got Arn Anderson, the enforcer, and Anderson breaking free with a series of elbows to the midsection. Here's the Irish whip. Back out front, swing and a miss. And Sting catches Arn Anderson. Makes the tag to Luger. I'm not sure he had enough time to recuperate. We'll see. That blood streaming down the face of the total package. And Luger with that rear chin lock. Spine buster by Anderson.
He's got him in the corner, driving the shoulders down as Arn Anderson, and Luger kicks out.
How in the world is he kicked out? I have no idea. Luger finding himself in the Horseman corner once again. This, I believe, may just be too personal for Luger. He's not using smart judgment here, and I think it's simply because of the raw motions of the match. Luger has him over the shoulder. Cross, knee, backbreaker, and Flair. He's showing up to Flair, but this is not what's working. Luger's got to stay focused on the man in the ring, not the man outside the ring.
Flair is so deep in the head of the total package that it is going to cost him this match.
Anderson had a full Nelson, and Luger literally just powers out of that with ease. There's the tag made, and now Sting comes back in. Off the ropes, the champion with a splash. Goes for the cover. Save made by Tully Blanchard.
Oh, here we go.
Scorpion deadlock, if he turns it over, that's it, it might be all over.
Anderson is in a lot of trouble now. Sting has it cinched in, and there's the victory.
What a battle, ladies and gentlemen, and what a win for the team of Lex Luger and Sting here on the Legends of 605 tonight.
For a while there, it looked like it was definitely going to be a Horseman victory. Tully Blanchard and Arn Anderson looked better than I have seen them look in a very long time, and Lex Luger was about as distracted as you could possibly be.
That being said, he managed to weather the storm. Made the tag when he absolutely had to, and Sting came back in, turned the tempo of this match around. Look at that pile driver on Tully Blanchard. That was a big moment.
It was a big moment. It bought him the thing he needed the most, and that was some time to regenerate his batteries a little bit.
Here, I thought it was all over at this point. How he kicked out from this one, I have no idea. And there's the spine buster. Again, thought the match was over. Arn Anderson driving all that weight down onto the shoulders of Luger. Sting comes off. There's the big splash. And then moments later, as he sits deep into that scorpion, Arn Anderson finally has no choice but to submit. Big win for Sting and Luger here to close the show. We'll see you guys next Saturday for more Legends of 605. So long and good night.
You can't keep getting away with it! You can't keep getting away with it!